Hello everybody. The postie has been this morning and delivered me a couple of Beatles records which I thought you might like to see, alongside a couple more from the auction that I won last weekend that I thought you might be interested in. Um, just before I start, a little bit of housekeeping. If you're interested in either of the Small Faces records that I showed you on the previous um, video, or stereo first press of Rubber Soul that I've shown you a couple of videos back, then their auctions all finish tomorrow. So yeah, you'll probably find them easy enough on eBay. But if not, then drop me a message if you fancy them, and I'll give you a steer towards them. So that said, let's get into this little bundle to show you. So here we have a copy of Please Please Me. As you can see, the sleeve is really lovely on this. It's got no stereo or mono caption at the top. As you can see here though, it's a stereo copy. It's got the tri-flip back, so it's a reasonably early sleeve, I would say. Garradon Lofthouse patents pending. Back of the sleeve is really nice. It's ever so slightly discoloured there, but that's forgivable. I think this is from 1969. Nice sepia inner sleeve, advertising Pepper there. Always a nice touch when you've got the original inner sleeve, I find. So, it's a 1 EMI box copy. YEX 94-1. It's in beautiful condition. There's a mark on it just there. Camera just about picking that up. But otherwise, side A is pretty much spotless. And here is side B. Once again, let down only slightly by a mark. It is only a surface mark, but a mark nonetheless. Don't know if the camera's picking that up. Yeah, just there. But other than that, it's a beautiful copy. As you'll probably know if you're watching this, the gold... Oh, there's another mark there. But I've played it through and it sounds absolutely lovely. As you probably know if you're watching this, the gold and black first and second label copies are, stereo copies are pretty much out of anyone, about 98% of the population's reach, because they go for so much money. And even the later yellow and black label stereo pressings go for really quite a lot of money. But this one, still from the 60s, I think it's pretty good runner-up if you can't afford any earlier copies. I think it's still nice, especially in such good condition as that. Okay, here we have Odds and Sods by The Who. I got this from the auction last week. If you watched that, you might remember that I said there was a couple more I might show you. It's got a really odd die cut sleeve. At first glance you think that the sleeve is absolutely wrecked, but no, it is supposed to be like that. It's quite a cool effect, except I will say that it's actually quite difficult to get the record in and out. It's got a little inlay card there, which is really cool. So it's got this nice track record label, which is similar to the Who ones that I showed you last time. This has been cleaned, and once again, it's in really nice condition. I can't actually say that I have played this one yet, but I can't imagine it's going to disappoint, because it looks like it's in really beautiful condition. So that is Odds and Sods by The Who. Speaking of The Who, I think this one's a bit more valuable than the one I just shown you. This is a quick one. Ooh. Innuendo, I think. By The Who. God, I don't know what came over me then. Sorry for that. That was awful. Okay, so here is side one. I think these blue reaction labels are quite collectible. That, once again, is in lovely condition. I've listened to side A on this, but not side B yet. It's a mono record from 1966. And it's a British copy. I believe that's a first press of that. There's a couple of marks on it, but really that's a very, very nice item. What have we next? Two more for you today. This is from the same auction. It's Deep Purple on EMI Harvest. It's got a nice purple inner to the gatefold. There's the back. So the sleeve's in nice condition. It's slightly turned up there, but I think that's forgivable. Haven't yet played this one. Here is side A. So Matrix SHVL 759A1 on side A. And I think this is a first pressing. If I'm not mistaken, the later pressings came with little EMI boxes on the label. So again, this one I think is quite collectible. It's not in perfect condition. It's got a little bit of a dink there. I hope that doesn't impact playback quality. It might do. I don't think it will. SHVL 759B1 is the matrix on side B. It's slightly mottled there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Might have been stored in a PVC inner sleeve, but it's not terrible. It's not even really noticeable. Lovely record there. And lastly for today, I'm bookending this video with Beatles records. This one is already spoken for. Hello, Spencer. You're starting to make me feel like a drug pusher at a school gate. Got a lovely original inner sleeve advertising Revolver and Sergeant Pepper. I think this is... I'm not actually sure what year this is from. I was about to say 1966. But if that were the case, then it wouldn't be advertising Sergeant Pepper. So I'm not entirely sure. I think we can confidently say mid to late 60s, either way. Here is side A. Matrix SHZE 162A1. That's a lovely disc, isn't it? Not really any particular sign of wear on it. Stunning. Quite a nice looking label too, isn't it? And Matrix SHZE 162B1 on side B. Haven't yet played this one, but once again, I don't really envision it causing me any particular bother as far as playback's concerned. Lovely stuff. Oh, that is stereo, by the way. Just that probably translates well into also available in mono, I would imagine. I think it's worth just another look at that sleeve because that is stunning, isn't it? Quite an unusual sleeve if you're used to looking at British ones, at least. Okay, that's it for now. There's been a few that I've bought with the intention of selling that I've decided to keep recently, but I think all of those are going. I'll be listing all of them, I think, at a bargain starting price of 18 quid. Yeah, I would imagine there'll be bids on every single one of them at that price, apart from, like I say, that German copy of Help, which is already spoken for. So for now, that is it. I'm sure I will see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comments box. All right, have a good weekend. Cheers, everybody. Bye.